ॐ ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्। अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवत् गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यै स्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सावगाः। ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तन्न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। त्रैगुण्यविषया वेदाः निस्त्रैगुण्यो भवार्जुन निर्द्वन्द्वो नित्यसत्त्वस्थः निर्योगक्षेम आत्मवान् यावानर्थ उदपाने सर्वतः सम्प्लुतोदके तावान् सर्वेषु वेदेषु ब्राह्मणस्य विजानतः कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्मफलहेतुर्भूः मा ते सङ्गोऽस्त्वकर्मणि योगस्थः कुरु कर्माणि सङ्गं त्यक्त्वा धनञ्जय सिद्ध्यसिद्ध्यो समो भूत्वा समत्वं योग उच्यते त्रैगुण्य विषया वेदाः त्रैगुण्य विषयाः. Yesterday we have seen वेदाः त्रैगुण्य विषयाः त्रैगुण्य विषया वेदाः. Bhagavan says the first portion of Veda is full of different type of external object, is called Traigunya Vishaya Vedaha, and each first portion of Veda, we are ready to fulfill our worldly desire. That's why Bhagavan says, O Arjun, may you become Nistraigunyah, Nirdvandvaha Bhava, Nitya Sattvastaha Bhava, Niryogakshema Bhava, Atmavan Bhava. And we have seen the meaning. We should be a master of three gunas. We should not under three gunas. Nirdvandvaha Bhava. We should come out from the pains of opposite. Otherwise, we can say we can come out the effect of the pain of opposite. Means titiksha bhava, nitya sattvastaha bhava. Always may you remain in sattva guna. And which type of sattva guna? There is no worldly desire. There is no worldly knowledge. Only may you have only one vyavasayatmika buddhi. We may call it nitya sattvastaha. Niryogakshema bhava. Apraptasya prapti yogaha. Praptasya rakshanam is called kshemaha. Bhagavan says you come out from both of these. Otherwise, whole life will go to achieve something and to maintain something. And last, Bhagavan says, Atmavan Bhava. May you become a master of your sense organ and your mind. That we have seen. Niryogakshema Bhava. And last one is Atmavan Bhava. In Bhagavan, Shankaracharya says, Atmavan must is equal to Apramattaha Bhava. You should not be neglected. You should not neglect any your worldly duty or your swadharma. That's why it says Swadharmam Anutishtata. You should perform your own duties. And after that, Bhagavan is again praised. What is the mental disposition of Atma Gnani? It is described in 46th verse. Yavanartha udapane sarvatah samplutodake tavan sarveshu vedeshu brahmanasya vijanatah. There is a one word, udapana. The meaning of udapana means small reservoir. In village, generally, this all village ladies used to go to fulfill their water desire. They used to go to outside of the village, maybe small pond is there, some small lake is there, or maybe river. But in summer, if everything has gone away, then near a river, if you dig something, water should come. It's called Udapan. 1 minute, I forgot what it is. So he says, Yavanartha Udapane, whatever utility we have consumed in small reservoir, but when rainy season comes, everything becomes full of water. Then what is the use of this small Udapan? We never use this. Same way, our ignorant people, for their security, for their happiness, or for their peace, they run away after external objects which are given in the first portion of Veda. But a Brahmanasya, a person who knows, I am a happiest person, my Swarupa is Ananda, for such Brahmana, this all Veda, first portion is as good as Udapana. So Brahmanasya knowledge considered as some Plutodake, and this Sarveshu Vedesu considered as a Udapana. So one who is Atma Gnanam never run away after small worldly object. So it is beautifully given in Shankar Bhashyam. He says, Yavan means Yavat Parimana. Whatever measured water we need, Artha Udapane. Artha means utility. Udapana means a small reservoir. The Shankaracharya is written, the meaning of Udapana means Grishme. In summer, Apekshate, we need something. Prayojanam Snanapanadivi. We need some water for bathing. We need some water for drinking purpose. So all people, village people, they use Udapana, small reservoir. And when rain comes, everything is become full of water. Then there is nobody will go to small Udapa because everything antaha bhavati. Even small Udapa is one with this all pervaded water. So it says Tavan, Artha, this all utility, Sarvataha, Sampluta Udake. Sampluta Udake means Gramamaya Jalam. All village is nothing but full of water. So everything when full of water, this small Udapa merge with this Samplut Udake. Then what is the utility of poor Udapa when everywhere water? Same way, he says, Bhagavan says, same way, Yavat Parimanaha, whatever we need from where Vedeshu Ukteshu Karmani Karma Falanicha, whatever we need, some karma phala, by performing some karma, this all our happiness, security, everything is Atma Gnane Antarbhavati. Everything is resolved, is merged, where when the self-knowledge takes place. It is given in Taittiriya Upanishad, Brahmavid apnoti param, tadesham vyukta satyam jnanam anantam brahma yo veda nihitam guhayam parame vyoman soshnate sarvan kaman. The meaning is Saha Brahmana, that Gnani can enjoy all enjoyment simultaneously. Then why that person goes after a small external object? It never goes. So for such Gnani, this Vedeshu Ukteshu Arth is just like a Udapan. They never go after Gnani, never go after the first portion of Veda. This is Bhagavan would like to convey. Still I have written Udapana is a name. The meaning is small reservoir of water. It can be small pond, it may be well, it may be lake, or even what I have told is actually called Udapan. In Gujarati we say Virada. Virada is useful when there is a very less water. Artha means utility. Whatever we require for day-to-day life to sustain our life, that water, we can use this Udapana. But when rain comes, whole village is Sampluta Udake Sati. This whole village is full of water. Samplut is like totally Udake, everywhere when water, then nobody will go after this Udapana. What is the use? So when there is a flood or full of water, at that time everything is full of water. What is the use of that small Udapana? Nobody will go. Same thing. He says, people in general, they go after happiness, they go after security, and they go for peace. And for these three things, they seek inside the world, in the worldly object. And one who is Gnani, one who knows, I am a Swarupa of happiness, I am Ekameva Advitiyam, Aham Ajaha, Aham Amrutaha. There is a no even small point of insecurity. So I am fully secured and I am alone. I am only peaceful only. There is a no need to seek peace. For such person, what is the use of the first portion of Veda? That's why it says, Brahmanasya Vijanataha, a person who has self-knowledge, for that person, Vedokteshu Karmasu Yat Karma Phalam. Whatever explained, prescribed, different type of karma, different type of karma phala. What we have seen yesterday, if you need money, you do this. If you need name and fame, you do this. Everything is called karma and karma phala. For that Gnani is just like a Udapana. They never go after. This is the mental disposition of Jnani. People ask why this Jnani doesn't have any type of desire. Reason is that person knows I am fully secured. Need not to run after anyway. So this is also we can say Artha. What we say? It is a praising of Karma Yoga. Is a praising of Atma Gnanam Arthavada. And again, only three sadhana. If we do properly, we can have Atma Gnanam. First, Karma Yoga, purify the mind, do Upasana Yoga, concentrate our mind, and then Jnana Yoga Sadhana, remove the ignorance of about oneself. This is only three. Everything will be covered in three sadhanas, Bhagavan says. Now, very important verse, often quoted, that is, Karmaneva Vadikaraste, Ma Phaleshu Kadachana, Ma Karma Phala Hetu Bhuhu, Mate Sangaha, Astu Akarmani. So in this verse, There are total 4 sentences. First sentence is Karmani vadikara hate. Second one is Ma phaleshu kadachana. Third one is Ma karma phala hetuhu bhuhu is third. And Ma te sangaha akarmani astu. This is astu. This is 4 sentences Bhagavan is given to Arjuna. First one is Karmaneva adhikaraha. Here the meaning of adhikaraha, like Swatantra eva maya adhikaraha. Gandhiji has initiated. No? Independence is our right. Here this is the meaning of adhikaraha. Here the meaning of adhikara means choice. Te adhikaraha karmani eva. Your choice only with reference to the choosing of karma. This is the first sentence. Second sentence, Ma phaleshu kadachana. Tava te adhikara phaleshu ma. You cannot have any type of your choice with reference to karma phala. Second sentence. Third sentence is Ma karma phala hetuhu bhuhu. Never consider yourself as an author of karma phala. Karma phala hetu means author or cause of karma phala. This karma I have done is considered as an author. And the last one is Mate sangaha akarmani astu. You should never have any type of attachment for inaction. Why, First Bhagavan says, your choice is with reference to karma only. You have never choice with reference to karma phala. You should not consider yourself as the author of karma. Then person may start thinking, then why should I perform karma? I should not do karma. Then again Bhagavan says, you should not become an inaction. You have to perform karma. This is a like a stipulation Bhagavan is given in this shloka, in this verse. The first one, I have written all separately, all 4 vakyas. Te adhikaraha karmani eva. Second sentence is, I have written in this bracket, te adhikara means your choice, ma phaleshu kadachana, with never with reference to karma phala. Third one is karma phala hetu ma bhuhu. Never consider yourself as the author of this karma phala. And last one is te sangaha akarmani ma astu. You should never attach with inaction. Let it not attach with inaction. This is 4. Let we see one by one each and every sentence in detail. First sentence is te karmani te adhikaraha karmani eva. Here adhikar means choice with reference to karma only. This eva is also very important. Only karma you have your choice, no in karma phala. Eva means indeed with reference to karma you have choice. And we have one time we have seen kartum, akartum, anyatha kartum. We generally use for Ishvara. Ishvara can do, Ishvara cannot do, but Ishvara can do differently. The same definition can be applicable for ourselves. We can do, we should not do, and we can do same thing differently. That's why we have choice, kartum, akartum, and we can do it differently. And where, that's why I have written, we have seen there are 5 types of karma is given in Shastra. One is called Nitya karma, another is called Naimittik karma, third one is called Sakama karma, fourth one is Nishedha, And fifth one is prayashchit. Nitya karma means prayers, responsibilities, and our whatever job we are doing, we have choice. Kartum, akartum, anyatha kartum. Somebody says you should do prayers daily. Why should I do? And what you are telling that I definitely won't do. Anyatha kartum. So all choice we have. Then Naimitic karma also, all five karmas, we can do it, we cannot do, and we can do it differently. That's why Bhagavan says, you have, and why? The only one thing, Bhagavan has given us free will. Free will means Bhagavan is given to choose the karma. And when I had heard from Pujya Swamiji, where can we use free will freely? So he says, we cannot generally use free will freely with reference to relationship, but at one place we can use our free will and in the prayers, because nobody is involved. Only we are involved with Ishvara. So we can angry with Ishvara, we can also scold Ishvara, we can do whatever we like, because there is a free will. We cannot start at scolding anyone. Otherwise, people start fighting. But only one thing we can do with Ishvara, that's why we can use our free will. In other karmas, we have some limitation, but still we can have choice to choose our karma. So we do it, we cannot do it, and we can do it differently. This is the meaning of karmani eva adhikarahate. If somebody says, if you do job like this, you can earn too much money. But if you perform your job with dharma way, you won't earn too much money, then we have to have choice. Should I live a dharmic life or a dharmic life? This every choice is given to us. Then second, ma phaleshu kadachana te adhikarah, you don't have any choice with reference to any karma phala. Kadachan means never. At any time, you never have any type of choice. And why? So we have seen only today that we are Mishraji. We have our own prarabdha karma. And prarabdha karma is equal to our own pap and punya. So we have in our slot is a prarabdha karma, and how much are available in our prarabdha karma, we don't know. And again, in this life also, we are keep on doing agami karma. Agami karma, how many punya and how many papas, we don't know. And whenever the result come is only mixture of both these. So we don't have any choice. So we don't know whether we have done. Definitely it will come to us. We cannot any prediction. This is only reason. In Bhagwan will do which type of combination. He will combine Papa and Punya, he will combine Punya, he will combine Papa. We don't know. That's why we should never expect any type of what we have done karma, I will get this exact result. We cannot predict. That's why Bhagwan. Otherwise, we always become depressed. Otherwise, we can have too much happiness. These both are not good. That's why Bhagavan says, Ma phaleshu kadachana. You should never have any choice with reference to any karma. So I have written, by performing action, people expect result, but this is not in our hand. And we have seen we can accept 4 type of result. What we have expected, same way we can have that result, more than our expectation, less than expectation, in total opposite of our expectation. We don't know. So what to do? Be ready, whatever come to us. So I have just written, okay, we can never expect the result. I don't know whether this story again true or wrong, but this is a story and all is it always with Ma Phaleshu Kadachan. So its story is like that. One devotee was there, Bhakta, and he used to talk with Ishvara directly, that Bhakta. So both have relationship of talking like a friend. And Bhakta was a Gruhasti. And he doesn't have any children. So his wife used to say, Bhagavan is your friend. You ask sometime, we need some children. So it is called good Grihasthashram. So first he says, I won't ask. Then being husband, no? After too much persuading by wife, lastly he says, I will ask Bhagavan. Then he asked Bhagavan, do we have children in this life? Bhagavan says, it's better if you don't have children. Then he asked why. So he says, if you have children, if you have son, then definitely you interested in his marriage. So on the same night after the marriage, your son will die. It's better you don't have son. Then Bhakta says, let it be. Let my son die on the marriage day only, but let me have. So my wife has some desires fulfilled. Then Bhagavan says, okay. Then he has son, both have son. And it is very good son. Everywhere, we can say he's fulfilled parents' desire. He learned also very nicely, and he is brought up, is grown. As usual, mother starts thinking. This son's mother also starts thinking, now my son should get married. Then he again asked to his husband, now we should find out some girl. Then he says it's better. He can't say Bhagavan has said he will die. So he says it is better he remain as it is, need not to marry him. Again, she is put so much pressure on him. He has to say okay. Then his son gets married. That girl was very beautiful, very wise, with wisdom. And she came immediately after marriage. Same day she has to come. Both have come. He didn't go in marriage. This devotee, Bhakta, he didn't go in marriage because he knows today is the last day. So he didn't go. And both came, both did pranam to his father. He blessed him. And then he says, please, up to tomorrow morning, nobody should talk with me. I'm just sitting inside the puja room. I will close my doors. Because he was waiting tomorrow morning, somebody will knock the door and they will say, no, son is no more. And he sat for whole night. And next day, somebody has knocked the door. And he has starts that, no, my son has gone. But still he has opened the door, both were standing. Son and his wife. And he was surprised. And he blessed him, everything, whatever. Again, he says, I would like to close the door. And he closed the door and he starts fight with Ishvara. Why you have said on same day, on marriage day, this son will die. He is still alive. Then Bhagavan says, your son will die is a karma phala, was destined for this boy. But his Bhagavan says, what happened yesterday night? You please listen. He says, when this girl has come in your house, new bride has come, she doesn't know anyone. So she started thinking, I should go to my room. So she went in her room, whatever you have provided. Your son's room, she went. And they have one-story building. So this son's room was in first story with gallery. So your daughter-in-law was standing outside in the gallery, and she saw one lady. She was very poor and she was pregnant. And she asked, please give me something. I am very hungry, and if I will eat, then my son, one who is sitting inside, that child will also eat. You give me something, you. And she was very, very new. She cannot ask a mother-in-law, please give to her. So what she did, whatever sari she has, because she used to come with many saris, so whatever some sweets or whatever from house, they always used to give, from mother side, whatever, some sweet, some edible thing, she has wrapped everything in one sari, and she throws the sari and she gives that woman. When she received, and that woman is very happy, and she blessed your daughter-in-law, so Bhagavati Bhava. And this it comes from heart, so I cannot deny. So this way our karma phala can change. We cannot expect this karma phala will come like this only. That's why Bhagavan says, Ma phaleshu kadachan. We should do whatever best for us, but we should not predict this should come to me. That's why Bhagavan says, Ma phaleshu kadachan. This is the second line. Third line is karma phala hetuhu ma bhu. You don't think you are the author of the result of the action. So you are not consider yourself, I am an author. Because of me, this thing can be happened. Because of me, something is not happened. Never consider yourself like this. And why Bhagavan has said like this? So I have written, whatever we perform, it can give two results. One is according to what we are expected. And if what we are expected result comes like that, it will give us either arrogance or pride. I have said, that's why it happens. This is one type of ego. Our ego is satisfied, and there are many. Ravana, Kamsa, Hiranyakashipu. There are many Danavas are available who thinks because of my tapasphala, I reached this position. So if we consider ourselves as an author of karma phala, then it can pull you down. That's why I have written here, Garva kiyo suinar hari. Whatever person has some pride, some arrogance, definitely that person will defeat. And if another part, if we have done something and it doesn't come properly, and if we consider ourselves as the author of our karma, then again we may have depression, we may have agitation. Why I cannot complete properly? Both things are not good for person. Arrogance is not good, and same way depression is not good. Every time somebody says you have done, that's why this not comes true. Then again, I am not good, that's why it's happened like this. This type of thinking is also not good. That's why Bhagavan says, never consider. Even some other people say, we should consider ourselves. I cannot be author of my karma phala, because whatever karma I perform, phala comes from Ishvara. I cannot be author. And if person is emotional, then they commit suicide also. Sometimes failure in exam, business, they commit suicide. Even many intellectual people I have seen, they have committed suicide because according to their thinking, something is not happening. And they start thinking, because of me only, this is not possible. He himself considered as guilty for that. That's why Bhagavan says, you should not be author, either good or bad. Whatever happens, everything comes from me only. And you don't know how I mix karma phala. So you be away from this author of karma phala. This is the third thing. And fourth, Bhagavan says, Te sangaha akarmani ma astu. Your attachment. If Bhagavan says you have choice with reference to karma, you don't have choice with reference to karma phala, you don't consider yourself a author of karma phala, then some people start thinking, no, then why should I do karma? Let me sit. I should not karma. That's why Bhagavan says, Te sangaha akarmani ma astu. Because in third chapter, Bhagavan says, Nahi kaschit ksanahapi jhatu tishtati akarmakrit. Nobody, no even single person cannot stay even for 1 second without doing any karma. So you have to keep on doing karma. So Bhagavan says, Te sangaha akarmani ma astu. Let your attachment should not be with inaction. We have to perform karma only. This is our slot. With proper way, with proper attitude, nothing else. And this is what I have written. This is the theory of karma. Karma can help because free will. Because of free will, we can perform karma and we can know our real nature. Atma hi atmanaha bandhu. Here, Atma means we ourselves is the friend of oneself. And if we are not ready, then same karma can pull down us, even animal yoni, bird yoni. So Atma, Atmana Haripuhu. So everything, it depends how we perform karma. Other three, we need not to think. We have to keep on performing karma, proper attitude, and we receive karma with proper attitude. Nothing else. And I have written here, now Bhagavan will introduce Karma Yoga Sadhana. And before entering Karma Yoga Sadhana, we have seen, but we should know, each and every person should know, Ishvara is not only efficient cause, but Ishvara is also material cause. We are ready to accept Ishvara as Nimitta Karana. Bhagavan is decided, but this is very difficult to digest. Ishvara is material cause also. And being material cause, whatever available here is nothing but Ishvara only. So I have just quoted Taittiriya Upanishad, So Kamayat Bahusyam Prajayeya, a long list, but last one is Saha Sarvam Abhavat. Saha Ishvaraha Akamayat. That Ishvara has desired what? Bahusyam Prajaye. Let me become human. So Kamayat, it proves Bhagavan is efficient cause. In Taittiriya Upanishad. And when he says Saha Ishvaraha Sarvam Abhavat, then Ishvara himself became everything. Saha Sarvam Abhavat means that Ishvara is material force. And that's why whatever available is here, nothing but Ishvara only. So we are performing karma for not one person XYZ. We are performing karma only for Ishvara. This our attitude gives us Chitta Shuddhi. Nothing else. This attitude only. There is a no small karma, there is a no big karma. Only karma with proper attitude can give Chitta Shuddhi. With this base, now Bhagavan is giving first definition of Karma Yoga in next verse. Yogasthaha kuru karmani sangam tyaktva dhananjaya siddhi asiddhyoho samaha bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. This is the first definition. Samatvam yoga uchyate. Evenness of mind is called karma yoga. Samatvam yoga uchyate. with reference to karma phala here. Then it will come. What was that? Kushalam. What was next definition was? After 3 verse only. Yogas. Guru what? 1 minute, I will tell. This is first definition. Yoga karma sukoshalam. Yoga karma sukoshalam is second one. But first one is samattam. So this is with reference to karma phala. How can we receive our own karma phala? We are using many words like gruhastha. So what is the meaning of gruhastha? I have written, but still I would like. Gruhastha means gruhe tishtati. One who remains in gruha is called gruhastha. One who remains in the home. Gruhastha. Vanaprastha. Vanetist. One who remains in forest. Vanaprastha. Same Bhagavan as you used here. Yogastha. So what is the meaning of yogastha? Yoge tishtati. Here the meaning is yoge tishtati. One who abides in yoga. But here we have to remember the meaning of yoga means proper attitude. In karma yoga, I have told there are 2 words. One is karma and another is yoga. So Bhagavan is giving this meaning, yoge tishtati. One who abides in yoga means proper attitude. So Bhagavan says, Kuru karmani, first yogastha san, kuru karmani. Being remain in yoga. So being with proper attitude, Bhagavan says, karmani kuru. Please perform your karma. And again, Bhagavan says, sangam tyaktva dhananjaya. Sangam, again, yogastha san, sangam tyaktva. We can even put yogastha here. So having proper attitude, you should give up the attachment with reference to karma phala. We perform karma for which purpose? Shastra says we perform karma only for karma phala. It's the same way, even Shankaracharya has written somewhere in his Bhashyam, even Murkha Balakaha api cannot do any karma without any karma phala. If we ask some boy or some little child, can you bring a glass of water? Then that child can say, why should I do? Then we say, generally, I will give you 1 chocolate. I will take you something for ride. Means we are giving some karma phala. If you do like this, then I will give. So even small child cannot perform any karma without expecting karma phala. And Bhagavan says you perform karma yoga without expecting any type of phalam. Can it possible? So when we are perform, we have to be careful. In karma yoga, there is a one we call as a karma yoga, and another they are saying you perform karma at nishkamba. So what is the difference between nishkama bhava karma guru or karma yoga bhavataya karma guru? What is the difference? Nobody, no person can perform any karma without any desire. No one. That's why Shankaracharya has written, even small little kid cannot perform. We have to do. Sometime he asks, I need this. Then we say, I will give this. You please give up this. Then only that small child give up. Means he needs some karma phala. And now everybody says, Gita says, you do all action, nishkamataya, it cannot be possible. So never Bhagavan has used nishkam karma. So what is the meaning of karma yoga and what is the different means karma yoga? We have to be careful. Nishkam karma we cannot perform. But karma yoga, definitely we have karma phala. If we are performing our own duty diligently, seriously, then what will come to us? Karma phala will come. No? Always it will come in the form of punya. So we need this punya, but not for worldly any object, but we need punya for chitta shuddhi. Any karma we are performing in karma yoga, purpose is there. Which purpose? For my chitta shuddhi. So that's why whenever we are taking sankalpa, we always take sankalpa, chitta shuddhi artham aham idam karishye. This I am doing for chitta shuddhi. We never say nishkamtaya karma. Any sankalpa, any karma we can perform, only we have some our motive, some purpose. So in karma yoga, what is our motive? What is only chitta shuddhi. That's why Pujya Swamiji used to say, you live a pragmatic life. Vyavasayatmika buddhi. What is the meaning of Vyavasayatmika buddhi? I am performing karma yoga, so I am not interested in worldly any pleasure. But still I am interested in punya. That punya, I would like to use it for what purpose? Chitta shuddhi. So never we can say, because in Ramakrishna mission, they always give this, you have to do karma for nishkam karma. It's not possible. We can do any karma. So karma yoga, attitude, plus proper karma gives punyam. This punyam we will use it for chitta shuddhi. And somebody used to tell, I am not interested in punya, that person is foolish, Swamiji. Why we are not using our punya? We have to use our punya pragmatically. And where we can use, so we can pray to Lord, please use my punya for my purification of mind. That's why chitta shuddhi take place. The people say, by karma yoga, how can chitta shuddhi take place? So by this purpose only. Karma yoga, because nitya karma we perform, and with proper karma and proper attitude, always it gives punya. In this punya, we can use it as a chitta shuddhi. And more, we keep on performing karma yoga, slowly chitta shuddhi takes place. That's why he says, sangam tyaktva. So which type of sangam tyaktva? Worldly object. I don't interested in any karma phala. Whatever come to me, even failure we can accept gracefully, we earn punya. So if failure is there, we have done something and we consider in this worldly life, people may consider me as a failure. But if I receive this karma phala with proper attitude, this proper attitude help us in chitta shuddhi. Because it gives punya. Whatever we perform and whatever we receive with peaceful mind, with proper attitude, everything is punya. We have to be careful. Never say I am doing nishkam karma. Even nishkam karma cannot be possible for Krishna also. Even nishkam karma cannot be possible for Shankaracharya also. Everybody has some desire. Kama means desire. And nishkama means without desire. We can't remain without desire. We have desire, but which type of desire? Chitta shuddhi. We don't, ask from Ishvara, you give me some happiness from son, from relative, from my parents, that we don't know, but we need. That's why karma yoga also, one type of ichha is there, but not worldly. We do have a desire, but for chitta shuddhi only. This is very important. One lady is there. Always she used to tell me, I have done some anushtana, but I don't need any punya. I have done I have helped some poor people. You see, she always tell everyone, I did something, but I am not interested in punya. That she lady is foolish. Openly I said, then you don't still understand what is the meaning of karma yoga. We do karma yoga only for chitta shuddhi, whatever punya. We never ask, give me comfort. We never ask to Ishvara, give me one car. We never ask, but still we ask, I am doing only for chitta shuddhi. When chitta shuddhi takes place, then only atma glanam is possible. Otherwise, no, how atma glanam will take place? That's why we have to understand how karma yoga works. It is not nishkamataya, it's sakamataya only, but sakama means not for worldly, any type of bhavana, not worldly object. But we will see tomorrow the meaning. Beautifully Bhagavan has given. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om. Any question?